I thought we played very hard. I thought we rebounded well. We had that stretch in the end of the first half. We outscored us, I think, 13-3 or something like that. We went from up 3 to down 10. In that last 5 minutes, I thought that hurt us. Then the second half was kind of back and forth. We fought for it, we just didn't have enough today. And I thought they played really well, credit to them. They made threes, and we didn't. I thought that was the biggest difference in the game. They made 10, we made 5.
Well, Chris, how are you? It's always nice to see you.
Good to see you.
Coming into this game, I've been reading up a lot about this team, and it just seems like the numbers, the resume certainly speaks bright. 2 losses between January and February. You've won 11 out of your last 13, a 4-game win streak. What was the mindset kind of coming into this game, knowing you had just beat this team back in early January?
Well, the mindset was the same as it is for every game. I mean, we worked on certain things to try to win the game. We came in here knowing it was going to be a physical, tough game. I thought we responded to that pretty well. So we didn't treat it any differently than any other game. I don't think us beating them the first time had any bearing on our approach the second time. I thought they played well. I thought we played well in spots, and I thought the biggest difference in the game was, 10-5 on threes. We got to make a couple more shots.
Chris, in the second year.
And credit their defense for that, because they were good defensive.
Yes.
You were able to narrow it down to 5 with a little run where James finished with the layup, and then they hit the 3 threes in succession. What sort of went wrong for you guys in that sequence?
They made some deep threes. I thought, I'll have to look at them on the tape, but I thought they were deep threes, and their seniors, their seniors were making them. If you look at their 2 seniors, they're 5 of 10 from 3. So their seniors stepped up and did a good job.
Khalif gets the first start in this calendar year, I think. Finished with 10 points. How did you like his performance?
I thought he did a good job. I thought all our guys played hard. I thought we could have made some better plays with the ball. Although 9 turnovers against that team, I think is pretty good. Again, it's that stretch at the end of the first half. You come on the road, you have to be able to play from in front, or at least play within a 3-point range plus or minus, where you're in striking distance. And we just could never. I think we got it too close, but we just could never get over the hump.
And Kevin Larkins worked his way into your starting lineup, gives you 7 and 7 today. What sort of boost does he give your team, especially being able to rebound from the guard position?
I thought he rebounded really well. He's going after the ball, and he's rebounding the ball. He stepped that up. With Matt out the last 2 games, I thought he really went to the ball, to the glass, and rebounded both ends of the floor. So we're going to need him to do that.
Is there any update on that, or a little more information since
Today's day.
Chris, this is, again, a team that really from top to bottom has a special talent in every type of way. Today we saw that with Khalil Dukes. We saw that with James Towns. Marvin Crochet's got to be, in my opinion, one of the best players ever to come out of the New York area. What does he bring to your team?
I'm going to say again what I've said repeatedly regarding Marvin Crochet. People don't talk about him enough.
Oh.
They don't pay attention to him enough. That young man has done an outstanding job for us in so many categories. He leads us. He rebounds when we need rebounding. He's making shots. He drives the ball. He guards multiple positions. I don't think he gets enough attention, to be honest with you. People talk about Matt and Khalil, and they should, because they're having outstanding seasons. But I think Marv deserves to be in the conversation, because I just think if you watch what he does for us and how important he is to us, and his leadership on top of that, he's extremely important to us.
The rivalry game with Canisius coming up next, and then you finish at Marist. What are you looking forward to? What are you looking for your team to sort of work on in the final week of the season?
Well, I haven't watched Canisius yet again on tape. Been paying attention to this game. In terms of our team, I think we continue to do what we do. It's been successful. We don't need to make any changes. We have to play better. We got to put up some more points, make a few more shots, which we will. Again, I thought we played well in a bunch of areas. This team's a very good rebounding team. We rebound on glass. We had more offensive rebounds. did turn the ball over against them. You know, we got to the foul line more. You know, so got to make a few more of those from the foul line. You know, we're 59% from the foul line. So we did a bunch of good things. We didn't quite play well enough to beat a good team on the road, and a lot of that had to do with them. I thought they played very hard and defended us well.
All right, thanks, guys.